Getting smaller and smaller. Right, go ahead and line up right here. This way we got enough room. All right, so feet together. Got candy. Oh, go ahead and put your candy over there. Save it for later. Don't waste it. That's Charleston, I think, with the gumball in the center. Don't want to waste those. I remember those. All right, so feet together. Where are you guys' belts? You guys forgot them?
I think it's still difficult for me to put it on.
Okay. All right, so feet together. Let's get down to train horse. Heels, toes, heels. Chamber. Remember, right hand is going to be closed. So you get your right hand, that's closed. Left hand goes on top. What do we call this one? You remember? Starts with a W?
Warrior.
Warrior. And what's the one? Scholar. Warrior and the scholar. And then up. So feet together. All right, so let's remember the story for the full salutation. Warrior and a scholar meet. Remember, the right foot goes out and hands are here. So right hand, left hand top. They go out to battle. So we're in the cat. They fight back to back. They return victorious. And then where do they go? Where do they go, Sophia? Temple. So they go to the temple where they buried their treasure and prayed for what they had done. And then they departed. Ooh. All right. So we have today, next week for practice. After that, we're going to do a practice test because we'll have a 2-week break. And when we come back from the 2-week break, it'll be the test. So this way we get to know what's going to be on the test. So we'll be ready for it. I don't know. I guess that's the church. They're having the decorated out for Christmas. So we're going to do jumping jacks. We're going to do 10. You want to count us out first, Sophia? Go ahead and count us out. No, I'll do it with you. Oh, come on. We're getting ready. We're getting ready to do some jumping jacks. Oh, you're all prepared. You got the scarf and everything. Come on up. Come on in. Just come on and get ready. Just go ahead and take another line up in the back. So we're getting ready to do jumping jacks. We're going to do 10. And Sophia's going to count us out for us. We'll all do it with her. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Arm circles. We're going to go back and we're going to count to 5. You want to count us out? Ready? Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. Another 5. 2, 10. Good. So now we're going to stretch up and then you're going to count us up and we're going to go and count to 10, stretching on the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Good. Up, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. And we're going to lunge to the street. You want to count us out for 10? Count lunge into the street. Or the flags. Count for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Ready? Another 10. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. We're going to go to the center and we're going to stretch down and we're going to do for 10. And you want to count us out? Say it loud. Be happy. Good. Gonna begin? All right, go ahead and walk it over to your right foot. Count for another 10, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And over to the other foot, 10 more, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and to the center, we're going to walk it on out. I'll turn it this way so I don't run into you. And we're going to be on our stomach. So we're going to push down and leave our hips on the floor. And we're going to arch up and we're going to do 10. And that'll be for you. Since you're the last one, count for 10, please. And arch it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And then rotate on your right hip and still keep yourself pushed up. Another 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, on the left hip, another 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, and back down. And then we're going to do what we call planks. You're going to get your forearms underneath you. And you're going to lift yourself up, and we're going to do a count of 30 seconds. So everybody can go ahead and stay on the floor for right now. Guys, ready? We're going to hold up for 30 seconds. Ready? And then up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Down. All right, and keep your heels up. Push yourself back. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the center, and you're gonna lunge yourself back. If your knee isn't hurting like mine, you go back as far as you can. We'll do another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then up. All right, go ahead and get a drink of water real quick, and we'll go over basics. Oh, that hurt. Whew. Yep, that's a good stretch. Come around here, other side. Bring it on up. Now, if my knee wasn't whack, it is. Lunges. When you're young, you can do stuff like that. When you get old, you're like, if I gotta. That's why we have kids, so we can tell them to go get the remote control for us. All right, so we have Cecilia, Diego, Lizeth, and Luis, right? And it's Cruz, right? The last name Cruz? Yep. All right. All righty. So come back on up. So we're ready? All right. So let's get down to a good training horse. All right. So we're going to practice our upward blocks. So remember the upward block looks like the roof of the top of your house. So when it rains, the water falls off. That's why we have this angle. You remember what the angle is? Remember what the angle number is? 4. And then what's that?
5.
So it's a 45-degree angle. So when the rain comes, it slides off. If you have a flat house, eventually it's going to crash through that roof. So we have it at a 45 angle. So ready? Upward block, starting with your right hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So what's the opposite of an up? Opposite of up. Down, down. So it's a downward block. So right downward block. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Chamber. Inward block. Hand comes to the same ear and goes out at a 45 past your opposite shoulder. That's an in. 2, 3, 4. Good. Chamber. Outward blocks. Remember, we have 2. Regular outward block, I can see my hand. Outward extended block, I see the back of my hand. Outward block is good for straight punches. Outward extended is good for the roundhouse or the hook punch. All right? So outward block. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Chamber. Outward extended, so it goes out, and then I see the back of my hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Chamber. Last one, push downs. Remember the push down, just like that. We have the elbow bent. Does anybody remember why we have it bent instead of straight? Anybody remember? So put your arm straight. Put your arm straight out, and I'm going to hit it. Now keep it bent. You feel that there's less tension on the elbow. Straight it out. Now bend it. Here. Stronger. Now just let it stay bent. It bounces. It bounces. So again, put the arm straight out. So I come in, feel the pressure on it, now let it bend. Just like the shock on your car. Keep it straight, and then bend it.
Yeah.
Very much there. So just like if you're ever driving out here in the desert, and you have no shocks, you'll feel it all over the place. So this push down is just like a shock for your car, but it's on your elbow, so you don't get any tension on it. So ready? Push downs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, bless you, 4. Chamber. Punches. Straight thrust punch. Ready? 1. Let it stay out. 2, 3, 4. Chamber. Now we make it snap. Out and back as fast as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So question. I'm going to ask you guys this on the test. What's the difference between the thrust punch and a snap punch? There are 2 answers. The amount of power that you do. A stronger punch will stay straight out, and a snapping punch has less power. And it's penetration. This would be the second one. I come out and I do it really quick. It's less power, and I'm not going very deep. I do it more power, and it goes more deep. So depending on how badly you want to hit somebody, stronger punch is a thrust punch. A smaller punch would be a snap punch. All right, so those are the thrust punches. Vertical punch. This is the hand stay up. And it's going to be a thrust. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Chamber. Now we're going to make it snap. Out and back as fast as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Feet together. Now we're going to practice the stances. Right foot's going to go back. What type of stance am I in? What foot's forward? What foot do you have that's forward? Left foot. And what do we always call these in case we have to tell somebody what we were doing? Self-defense. It was a self-defense stance. So we never tell them when I went into a fighting or a combat stance, because right off the bat, it's going to make it look like you were an equal participant in the fight. So if you say self-defense, it's like, all I was trying to do was just protect myself. So that's why we say self-defense. So it's a left self-defense stance. All right, so back up again. We'll do it 2 more times. Ready? Just drop your right foot back, hands come up. You should feel balanced, like you should be able to move forward and back, no problem. If you go out too far, then your body's telling you went out too far. If you're too short, you become top heavy. So just think if you just step back normally, it should get you off in your position. Your front toe will match up to your rear heel, and you're up. Back up, 1 more time. Ready? Move. Take the foot, step back. So that's our self-defense stances. Forward bow. Remember with the forward bow, I pick up the back heel, point the toe towards the front. My toe and knee should all be pointing towards 12 o'clock. Hands are still up. I'm going to have 60% of my body weight will be on the front, 40% on the back. Quick question, when we do I'll ask this on a question, what does a forward bow give you? This would be my hand, this is my target, and this is my punch. If I pick up the back heel and I go to forward bow, it gives, again, more power and penetration to my target, what I hit. It's the difference between tapping somebody and making somebody move. So this is how you can utilize your whole body. It's not just your hand punching, it's your whole body hitting on the target. So we'll do that 2 more times. So back to the self-defense stance, forward bow, ready, move, pick up the back heel, point the toes to the front. And then back. 1 more time, ready, move. Check your feet, back toe should be going towards the front. Good, back. So the opposite of a forward bow would be what? Anybody wants to know the opposite of a forward? If you're going forward in your car, you go forward, right? What do your mom and dad, what gear do they put in when they want to go backwards? It starts with an R. Reverse. So reverse bow. So a forward bow, I moved my back foot. Reverse bow is I move the front foot. And it goes off at that 45, and the hands do that weird switch. Parried with the back hand, push down with the front hand. And back. And the parry should be right about your head. Be right about where your head's at. So again, back to where we're at. Reverse bow 2 more times. Ready? 1, pick it back, switch the hands. Good, and back. 2, pick it up, reverse bow, and back. Question for the test. Forward bow got me to my target. What would a reverse bow do? If the forward bow got me 2, what would the reverse bow do? So if we're here, right, and this is where his hand's at, and he can hit me. So a forward bow got me to my target. What would a reverse bow do? It gets me away from him. So if he comes in here with a punch, I can reverse bow to get away. Then I'm immediately in a position to go back and re-counter. So a forward bow gets me 2, reverse bow gets me away. All right, back again. Cat stance. Ready? 1, bring it back. I got 10% of my weight on it. What's going to happen if I do a cat stance? A kick. I'm getting ready to kick. And back. 2 more times. Ready? Bring it back. 1, then back. 2, bring it back. And back. Now we're going to do the kicks. Front snap kick with my lead leg. So that's going to be the one that's out in front. We'll do that 3 times. Ready? 1, bring it back. Kick back, down. 2, bring it back. Kick back, down. 3, bring it back. Kick back, down. Front snap kick with the back leg. We bring it up, kick back, and then down. Ready? So we'll do that for 3 times. Ready? 1, bring it up, kick back, down. 2, bring it up, kick back, down. 3, bring it up, kick back, down. Good. From here, I want you to take your front foot, bring it back to a training horse, chamber, and meditate. Blocking set 1. Blocking set 1. So remember, we'll open normally, like we did before, back. Then we begin. So what's the first one that we do? What's the first one? And blocking set, do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember, Sophia? What's the first one? What's the first part when you're looking at your house? What are you always going to normally look besides the yard? You always want to look at the condition of the roof up on top, right? So we're going to make the roof. So upward block. So with your right hand, upward block is 1, 2, inward, 3 out, 4 outward extended, 5 down, 6 back elbow, 7 push down, 8 back elbow. Now we've done, that's all the right side. Now we do the left. 1 upward, 2 inward, 3 out, 4 outward extended, 5 down, 6 back elbow, 7 push down, 8 back elbow. So now we've done 1 on each side. Now we finish it up by doing the doubles. So double upward blocks, 1, double inwards, double outward, Outward extended, double down, back elbow, push downs, back elbow, together, and then close. Good. So far, pretty good. Now the first form, short form 1. Remember when we start this, we do the full salutation. That's the warrior and the scholar story salutation. And we do the full finger. That's if I'm doing long form 1, but I'm doing short. So it's a short finger. Right hand goes in my left palm, and then I begin the story. So I'm doing short form 1, right side. Then they do the warrior and scholar meet, out to battle, fight back to back, return victorious, go to the temple, buried treasure, prayed, departed, then back at the beginning. So remember, we're doing a block cover. The first from the front are inward blocks. The second 2 are outward. The third one are upward. The one behind, the fourth one, are downwards. And then we come back to the beginning. So ready? So 1, I step back to my right self-defense stance with a right inward block. So there's the first block. Second one, step back, left inward block. Now I cover. So I'm covering to my left, or 9 o'clock. Right foot comes across, and I just simply turn, and boom, it automatically goes into that outward block for me. So there's my first block. First block. Then we step back, right outward block. There we go. So right outward block. Let me get over here for you guys. So right outward block. That's the 2. Now we have to do the cover. So now we're covering back to the right, or which would have been 3 o'clock. I step across, and remember, it's upward block. So a left upward block. Facing the flag, I have my left foot and my left arm up. That's the first block. Step back, do the second block. So now I have the right upward block, my right foot's forward. So I'm almost there. I've done my block. Remember, the third one is cover. So I leave the hand up here. The left foot comes across. I turn to face 6 o'clock or behind me, and immediately take it right down to a right downward block. Right downward block. There's the first block. Step back for the second block. So there's my first block, second block, cover. So now I turn back to face where I was originally. My left hand and left foot are going to come up, bounce off my right foot, and unwind, facing back towards the front. So I'm going to be right here. So watch my feet, watch my feet. So I'm here. Left hand, left foot come back together, bounce off, back to the front. Then I close with that full salutation again. Warrior scholar, out, fight back to back, return, temple, bury, pray, and close. All right, so now we just have to do the last 4 techniques. Snapping branch, question, what's a branch? Do you remember what a branch is? What's a branch?
A tree branch?
No. For Kempo, what do we call a branch?
What?
Leg. Leg. So remember, branches are legs. So now you know when you hear the name snapping branch, I'm doing either a snap kick or a snap punch to the leg. And you know most people aren't going to come over here and try and do a snap punch, so it's got to be a snap kick. This way it helps you to remember. Young champion just gives you a number, and you ain't going to remember that, a number. So snapping branch, it's for a left hand, right grab onto your hand and getting ready to punch you. So remember, so they grab, left foot steps back into the cat stance, right hand comes in, I'm chambering, just like when I did in blocking set. Chamber, and then I do a 1-2, right snap kick to the knee, left vertical punch to the face. Boom. Plant the right foot down, busting out and hitting with a right vertical punch. Target's going to be the nose. You can change it later on, but right now just learn the nose. Ready? So we'll do it 2 times. 1, bring it back, kick punch, land in with the punch. And then I cross out, right foot, left foot, step back. Does anybody remember why we do the cross out with the step out? Remember why? You remember why? You remember why? So if I'm fighting you and your sister comes on in, I have to look so oh, I see her. If I don't, like, I hit you, boom. I didn't see her. So I'm looking around. Now, most of you guys might remember this, like if you're supposed to be watching your brother and sister and they fall down and hurt themselves, like, oh, ooh, you okay, before mom and dad come and find out and start yelling at you, right? So you always, just like that, you're looking around. That's why we do the look, in case they have any friends. So that snapping branch, gathering twigs. You remember what twigs are? The legs with branches. What are these? What, arms, right? So remember, twigs are arms. So gathering twigs means they're grabbing your arms. And we're going to bring the hands in. Just like if we had our clothes, like we've told to clean up our room, clothes or toys or whatever, arms up. So this is a double grab on your hands. Same footwork. Left foot goes back. We bring both hands now into chamber. Kick to the groin, kick to the chest, and then we do that Dragon Ball Z. Double push to the chest. Cross out. Left foot. Right foot steps out. Step all the way out. Looking around you. All right, so we're going to do that one 2 times. Ready? 1. Bring it back. Kick, kick, push. Cross out as I'm looking. Ready? One more time. Ready? Move. Cross the arms. Kick, kick, push. Cross out as I'm looking around. That's gathering twigs. Number 3, sword and mace. Remember, swords are the karate chops, maces are punches. So you already know I'm going to be doing a sword karate chop and a punch to him. This is the one where they grabbed your shirt. They have both hands on your shirt and they're in your face like this, right? You see that a lot when someone's trying to intimidate you. So this is the one with the right hand, pins the arms to your body. Remember, we do the Pledge of Allegiance pin. Do you remember why? Why? Do you remember why? Remember about the fat man in the roller coaster? If the bar doesn't close you down all the way and you go up on that first loop, what's going to happen to that big fluffy guy?
Wow.
Pew! Right? He's going to fall out. So we want to keep him safe so I can hit him. If I live him way out, he's going to get away and I'm not going to be able to hit him. So I pin it so his arms are stuck. He can't move nowhere. So I pin. First one, always pin. Right foot steps back. This is the first time we go into our left self-defense stance. So I'm in the left self-defense stance. Left inward to the arm. Downward blocks to bring it over both arms to bring his head forward. So then after we dropped him down, there's our hand sword to the throat. Bring it back down so the head starts to come back. And as we come back down, we go to that forward bow and hit the right vertical punch to the center of his chest to stop him. Right hand is going to clear both of his arms away. And I pivot back to my self-defense stance. So the right hand clears away. And the left hand is going to hit a palm heel to the left side of his jaw. Boom, boom. And then I cross out, left foot over right foot, step out all the time, looking around. So again, we'll do this 2 more times. Ready? Begin. Move. Pin. Step back. Inward. Downward. Hand sword to the throat. Bring it back down. Forward bow. Punch. Right hand clears the arms away. As we pivot back to the self-defense stance. Hit. Cross out. Left foot. Right foot. Step all the way out. One more time. Ready? Move. Pin. Right foot steps back. In. Down. Chop. Back down with a forward bow. Right hand clears away. Left hand palm to the side of his jaw. Cross out. Left foot. Right foot. Step back. All right. Last one. Spearing the apple. Spear is going to be the finger thrust. Apples are the eyes. Does anybody remember what makes this one different from the previous three? So remember, so the first one, I'm here. Second one, I'm here. Third one, I'm here. I'm here. The last one is I'm here. So what's different? I'm behind you. I'm behind you. So this is the very first time we get somebody from behind us. So they grab us with both hands up on the side of our neck or top of the shoulders right here. Pin the head. It's going to pin on his right hand. Take the step. We have to take that angle, that 45 angle we've been talking about. We step off at the angle. If I go straight, I'm not going to be able to hit my target. If I go this way, I'm not going to be able to hit my target. So I have to step this way. Step. Then we make that big arm circle when we do warm-ups over to a forward bow, and then we drop elbow right here. So as soon as we pivot, finger thrust to the eyes. And the left hand's going to clear his arm down, which causes the head to come down. As the head comes down, we come up with an upward elbow, reversing it, hammer fist the groin. And then we cross out, right foot, left foot, and then step back. Yep, ready? So we'll do it again, do it 2 times. Ready? 1, move, pin, step, big arm circle to a forward bow, poke the eyes. Left hand clears his right arm down, upward elbow to the chin, reverse bow, hammer fist the groin, cross out, right, left, step out. Last time. Ready? Move. Right head pins, left foot steps out, big arm circle over, unwind, forward bow, clear the arm down, upward elbow, reverse bow, cross out, right, left, then step out. Question, does anybody remember why we do a vertical upward elbow with the hand this way, like if I'm combing my hair, as opposed to this way? You remember? Cool. Open your hand like that. Just leave it like that. See how it slides like you're combing your hair back? Now make a fist. Bring it back. What happens? If you make the fist, you're going to hit yourself in the face. So you turn it this way so you don't hit yourself in the face. You don't want to look all good and all of a sudden, boom, and go home with a big old black eye because you hit yourself in the face. So you turn it so you don't get hit. All right? So feet together. Getting ready to close on that. We're going to do this one more time next week because after that, we'll have a pre-test. And then we'll be gone for 2 weeks. And I know most people don't practice when they do that 2 weeks. I want to try and get as much practice time with you because when we come back from Christmas vacation, it's test time. All right? So feet together. Get ready to close on out. Ready? Heel, toes, heels. Chamber. Meditate. And then up. And then remember the full salutation. Remember, warrior, scholar, meet. Go out to battle. Fight back to back. Return victorious. They go to the temple. Buried treasure. Prayer. And departed. All right, you guys are dismissed. See you guys next week. Hi, Mr. Jackson. How was your turkey day?
Good.
Good. What's over here? You got powder on you.
Yeah, we're
How are you everybody doing? Huh? Oh, I gotta charge it. Cool. Where's everybody going this week?